Now that you've activated your account and got your services set up, it's important to understand some of the basics of the software update process. Oracle automatically pushes software updates to your environment, and for the Fusion environment, this means quarterly updates as well as monthly maintenance packs. Note that the quarterly updates are mandatory. You are notified in advance based on the cohort that you belong to, and these updates are labeled A, B, C, and D for each quarter based on the year that they arrive in. So 22A, 22B, 22C, 22D, for example, for all the various updates that arrive in 2022. Note that opting out is not permitted. And so you may have new features for payroll, new features for inventory management that are coming at you. Some new features that are delivered to you may be optional for you to use. So in other words, you can control whether your employees will actually see those features, but they will be available in your system. It's a question of whether you are activating them. Note that some features that are initially arriving as opt-ins may eventually become automatically available and the opt-in will disappear. But initially, you can control the timing of the availability of a feature to users if it comes delivered initially as an opt-in. Monthly maintenance packs are typically bug fixes, and they are applied to all environments, and they are optional. So you can opt out of receiving a monthly bug fix pack or maintenance pack, but you will still receive all of the bug fixes, all the maintenance packs that have accumulated in the quarter as part of your next quarterly update. So you will receive all of the fixes, but if there's a certain fix that you do not want to wait till the end of the quarter to receive, you can get it in a monthly maintenance pack. Say, for example, you belong to the cohort that starts in February of the year. So that means in February, May, August, and November, you will get your quarterly updates. So new features, functionality will come to you starting in the February update. In that February update, you will also receive any of the maintenance packs from December and January as well. And then in May, you'll get a new update with new features and functionality for March, April, and May, and so on. You may have monthly maintenance updates that you can consume as needed or just wait for the quarterly update if you prefer. You will get notified 30 days before your update month. So the first cohort, February, May, August, November. The second is in March, and the third cohort in April. And you can review your update schedule in the console as well. And there's some notes in the slide with a little more detail on how to go about doing that. You will also want to check out the release readiness material within your application area so that you'll know what exactly is going to be included in the update and can adjust your planning and testing processes accordingly. The calendar dates for the Fusion application's quarterly updates are as follows. The first Friday of the quarter of the quarterly update month. So if you're in the cohort that is being updated in February, then in the first Friday of February, your non-production environments will be updated. If you happen to be in the Middle East, you'll get this update on the first Thursday rather than the first Friday. The third Friday or Thursday of the month is when your production environments will typically be updated. In other words, your update delivery on a quarterly basis will occur in two phases. The first week for non-production environments and the third week for production or live environments. And you may have other additional environments that you need to update, and you can contact Oracle support to establish the optimum schedule for your business within the boundaries of the first and third week. For most customers, their updates to the non-production environment will occur on Friday during the first week of the update month. You want to make sure that between the first Friday and the third Friday of the month to perform some basic testing and getting acquainted with the various new features so that any business critical processes that might be impacted will still be working properly as you have a chance to test them in the non-production instance. And in the rare circumstance that an issue does surface, you can immediately create a service request in order to have the problem addressed before your production update is updated. The actual outage times for the update will be provided in the quarterly update email reminder sent to your account administrators. The outage start time will be based on your maintenance region, and if you don't know what your maintenance region is or just want to double check, you can take a look at your welcome letter or the application's console details page. But generally for the Americas, it would be a Friday at 9 p.m. Central Time. In Europe, it would be 9 p.m. GMT. And in the Middle East, it would be 9 p.m. GST. And Asia Pacific, it would be at midnight AEST or AEDT. And you can review the latest outage times if you're interested. You can see in My Oracle Support, there is a document number 168.1146.2 that can give you more information. The link for that document is in the notes below this slide. As far as monthly maintenance packs, they are optional, but if you're waiting for a particular bug fix, you may not want to wait till the quarterly update. So if you're on the February-May schedule, and there's a bug fix that you care about that's being released in March, you're not going to want to wait till the May quarterly update. You can update the bug fix, the patch, as soon as March. You don't have to wait an extra 60, 90 days for the fix. If you want monthly updates, unlike the quarterly scenario, you must opt in. So you have to tell Oracle that you want to receive a particular monthly update, and you must make that request no later than 5 p.m. Pacific time, at least 2 weeks before the next monthly update for non-production environments. By the way, you may have coming at you some statutory updates relating to payroll, tax, and compliance, and in those cases, you will be notified in advance, and opting out is not permitted. Again, as each update time approaches, service administrators are sent an email with the exact date and time updates will be installed. Notice in this case, we're talking about a quarterly update that will also include a maintenance pack as well. EPM is a little different. There are monthly patches as indicated here. So if you are also using the EPM modules, then you'll want to pay some attention to the release notification and schedules listed here, as well as the fact that EPM Cloud will, in its monthly updates, contain features and bug fixes on a monthly basis for all instances of all your services.